Hi everyone, this is Noyan, the CEO of Decktopus AI. I'm so excited to be here today, and because according to a report, an average marketing person spends at least 20 hours per month for presentations. I think you can confirm this by looking at your working schedule. Whatever your title is, whatever you are working at, you have to deal with presentations. Here are some presentation content like SEO progress report, your quarter plannings, annual plannings, social media planning, etc. And your audience changes depending on your situation. Your audience might be a single person, like your manager, one of your team members, your potential or existing client. Or your audience might be a group of people like your stakeholders, or a bigger one like this audience. And your aim changes depending on your situation. You might want to convince someone about something, to show some results, to express something, or to sell your services. When you create a presentation, you consider all this information, or at least you should consider. And that's why I'm excited, because today I'll show you how you can use Decktopus AI for your presentations. Before going further, I'd like to talk a little bit about me and the story of Decktopus AI. Then I'll show you how you can use Decktopus AI. And lastly, I'll talk about our 2024 roadmap. This is me. Actually, this is how Decktopus AI thinks I am. Decktopus AI can generate images based on the slide content and the theme colors. So in this presentation, all images were generated by Decktopus AI. My background is engineering, and I have my MBA. So like any other engineer or MBA person, I had to create presentations like progress reports, project reports, jury presentations, final presentations. And also before Decktopus AI, I founded 2 startups. I worked both on the technical side and the business side. I engaged in marketing activities. So I had to create presentations like pitch decks, presentations for incubators, accelerators, sales presentations. And lastly, I was the chairman of a student society called Entrepreneurship Society. We organized local events like AI User Conference, but for students about entrepreneurship and startups. I had to create presentations for our events and our weekly team meetings. And to be honest, I was using PowerPoint. And unfortunately, I'm a very detail-oriented person. That's why it took too much time to create presentations. And I was thinking about this. Why do I need to do the similar things over and over again? And then I saw a surprising and actually shocking report. The report said this: 30 million presentations are created every day. And this is not the surprising part, because even as a college kid, I was creating so many presentations. So the surprising part was the following: 50 million of them are considered as insufficient, half of them. And it causes lots of wasted time and money. And I started to think about the reasons behind it. I thought that it is not about the tool, because there are so many presentation tools in the market. And the most popular one is probably PowerPoint. PowerPoint has been in this market since the 1980s, like how many decades? But the thing is, still there are so many insufficient presentations. Because it is not about the tool, it is about the person. A presentation as a document is the part of the whole journey. If you want to deliver a good presentation, you need to have a good combination of some factors. And these are to collect data properly, to structure the presentation and presentation outline, select a suitable storytelling technique and using it, and creating a good-looking presentation, of course, rehearsing a lot, presenting, and getting feedback and improving the show. This is a whole journey. And actually, this is how the Decktopus AI idea was born, the need for AI presentation assistant for helping this whole journey. We founded Decktopus in 2019, and this was what was written on our Google Chrome tab. And actually, this is still the same, AI presentation assistant. So because this is our vision since the beginning. And we started to work on the AI content generation part after I got my first private beta access to OpenAI API, it was in the beginning of 2021. And we released our AI version on February 2023. We launched it on the product hunt. We became the #1 product of the day and the #3 product of the week. And in this almost 1 year, we acquired more than 2 million users around the world, and it is still counting. And I would like to show you how you can create presentations. So this is our landing page. You can go to decktopus.com, and to make it suitable to this audience, I'll create a presentation like progress report for an SEO campaign, and click on the generate my presentation button. And it goes to our application. According to your presentation title, it asks who's your audience. And here are some options. You can pick one of them, or you can type whatever you want. For example, I will say my manager. I want to present it to my manager. And by taking the inputs, presentation title, and your audience, it asks, what's your aim? Here are several options. You can pick one of them or type whatever you want. I'll say something like this to explain why we failed last quarter and how we'll overcome the obstacles. For example, this is my goal of presentation. And I select one of them. And it will take between 30 seconds to 1 minute to create this presentation. Here are two things. First of all, you can type in any language, so it works pretty well for every languages. And the second one, I provided aim, like why we failed and reasons and how we'll overcome this. I didn't provide some details, so it will generate details. But if I provide the exact problems and my exact action items, then it will use these details as well. But right now, it will generate a generic presentation. So you can use Decktopus AI for both purposes. You can generate new ideas, or you can use your real data into it. Also, we have a feature that converts your PDF into a presentation. So in this way, you can use your all text in a presentation. If it has more slides, then it takes more time. If it less text slides, it takes less. And here are 16 slides. And this is our edit page. It looks a little bit different than the classical presentation tools. Let me introduce you this screen. On the right side, here are the slides and previews. And on the left side, here is the editing screen. This is our presentation title, Unveiling the Journey, a Comprehensive Progress Report, etc. So, by the way, Decktopus AI generates unique presentation every time. So I also see this presentation for the first time, like you. So let's review the slides. Progress report for an SEO campaign, AI-generated image. A section, high hopes and excitement for the SEO campaign. A quote, vision for success. Challenges faced in last quarter. Here are some expected outcomes and increased website traffic. And section again. So it creates a good presentation outline and this content. So if you provide more detail in your prompts, then it will use this on the slides as well. These are the slides. So in Decktopus, the main difference between Decktopus and other presentation tools, there are ready slide layouts. It means, for example, this is a ready slide layout, and I can change the text, and it adjusts everything automatically. Let's see this in a new slide. For example, I added a new slide. And if the net connection is good, it adds it immediately. If it is slow, it takes time. So, for example, there are 3 items on the slide. If you add one more item, it adjusts the items automatically. So, in this way, you don't have to touch the design aspect, and you can edit the slides easily. And also you see some icons here. I can change these icons by clicking on the AI button. For example, here we have magic button. We have this magic button on different parts of the slide. When I click on this, it selects a suitable icon for images. So actually, the main idea of Decktopus, rather than focusing on the design aspects, focusing on the content and delivering the presentation as soon as possible. This is pretty much similar for all slide types. And here are some other AI features. It is important. As I said, a good looking presentation is a part of the journey. So what are the other things? For example, rehearsing and improving the speech. So we have our AI assistant feature. And in this AI assistant feature, I can generate tips specific to this specific presentation. I can generate Q&A. And if I don't like the presentation at all, I can regenerate it. So it creates another unique presentation. And let's create tips right now. I think something is wrong right now, but you can create normally. It is a live demo, you know, everything might happen. So, and also let me show some other examples. For example, right now you see a bullet list. If I delete bullet list like this, it adjusts it automatically. So you just type your content and everything is automatic. For example, like this. And we have block variation, we call. So if you don't like this view, you can click on this button and you have some other views. So the main idea, as I said, to create presentations quickly. And I want to show one more thing. For example, here are some roadblocks and setbacks AI generated. If you want to create some more ideas, you can click this magic button again, and it will create a new item for you related to your content. And in this way, actually, you can create presentations quickly. And here are some additional features that I want to show you. As a marketer, actually, you can use it for different use cases. For example, we have a form functionality. So in this presentation, you can ask some questions and you can send this your, for example, existing client or potential client. And without breaking the whole funnel, actually you can use this as a lead generation tool. For example, you can insert this form in the beginning of the presentation and you can ask some questions and then you let visitors to pass other slides. So in this way you can generate leads. And also you can add some other interactive features, slides like rating slides. Again, after you send this presentation to someone, you can ask some ratings. In this way, you can again use it as a tool. And lastly, we have a specific slide layout called embed slide. Embed slide actually allows you to embed any website into presentation. So in this way, again, without breaking the whole presentation funnel, you can show whatever you want. Actually, these are highlighted features. You can see other features on our help center or YouTube channel, or you can reach out to our 24/7 support. And now I want to talk about our roadmap. First of all, we released Decktopus AI 1 year ago, and 99% of our users are B2C individuals. We are working on a new version, and there are some major updates. First of all, there will be organization structure. It means you'll be able to create your teams depending on your departments, and you will be able to create presentation templates and custom slide layouts for your teams. So in this way, you will be able to use Decktopus AI with your organization. And as I said, it is a whole journey. So far, we build a good product, but also we want to focus on the storytelling side. In the new version, there will be a feature that will show you which storytelling technique you should use, and it will create your presenter script, and it will generate slide notes. So in this way, you will be able to present better presentations. And lastly, in our existing version, you can fill in the blanks and your slides are ready, but there are some restrictions because we don't want to show some bad slides. But in the new version, you'll be able to make some customization, or even you will be able to create your own custom slide layouts. In this way, you will be able to present your ideas better. And if you want to try Decktopus AI, this is our discount code, valid until today, AIUC50. It will be available for all plans. And lastly, if you took the screenshot, if you want to hear about Decktopus version 2, you can scan this QR code and then contact us. Then we can show you our updates. Thank you very much.